Okay. I'm ready. Hello and welcome.
Yay.
We're Saves vs. Death, a tabletop actual play and podcast that airs live 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. Tonight, we're doing our Cyberpunk RED campaign. Shades of Scarlet. I am Blank. Yes. Game Master, Referee, Dreamer of Dreams. With me today is Jess as Moxie 11, the media that is working to build a better world. Games as Wraith.
Oh, hi.
The rocker that just wants his family safe. Hades as Deeps.
Hello.
The Decker that wants to build something lasting. Ada as Checkers.
Hi.
The tech who wants to make a forever home. Last but certainly not least, we have Giffy as Quinn.
Hello.
The solo who needs to save the day from vampires. I added that last part myself.
I approve.
I'll pass it on to whoever wants to pick up the dark content warning. You got it.
It's always me. So just so everyone's warned, this is a dark future, which means that we do ridiculous stuff, but we also end up doing some really gross things every once in a while. So we have our own tools to make sure we know our comfort levels, but we can't do it for everyone. If something is really bothering you, please step away and take care of yourself. It's very important to us.
Indeed it is. And with that, we'll get to the last time on Shades of Scarlet. Hey, Jen. Let's see. Last time. What happened last time? It's been so long. I can't remember. Last time the gang handles some more downtime activities. Moxie finally gets around to reading the files that Mendez gave her on the Campbell family and learned all sorts of fun things about their inner workings, I guess. Mostly drama stuff. She also gives him a heads up that... Oh, I can't remember the name. Scalper. Somebody potentially on the inside of wherever they're holding T1K, a man named Scalper, potentially. Anyway, she gives Mendez a heads up to look for this guy. Checkers makes a kind of new gizmo thing, a modified skateboard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little faster.
It's a little faster. So that way the poor girl can keep up. Oh, hey, Peepaws. Good to see you. Wraith meets with Desiree to talk about their campaign strategy. Desiree suggests that they should hold this charity drive / concert at the Nook because she thinks it will be the most impactful. Wraith seems to agree. However, he knows that confronting his group is not going to be an easy task. So he tries to butter them all up by inviting them to dinner and cooking a nice meal and then presenting his idea, I suppose. Moxie also presents an idea about killing all of Blue's lieutenants, as well as Blue himself. And then Wraith talks about his idea, and that does not go over well with the entire group. She's about to storm out when Deeps brings up a point that everybody's just trying their best, essentially. After another moment, they don't come to any real agreement. There is a lot of bickering. But they part their ways, decide to think about it, I think, is what we did last. And we'll pick up there. So now it is the next day, which is... Shit, I don't think I wrote it down.
7.
The 25th, I believe?
I believe the next
Yeah.
thing would be tomorrow.
It's the 18th. You're both so.
Oh, I wasn't scrolled down far enough. Sorry. It is the 18th now. Correct. May 18th? Or June?
June.
June 18th. Which is a Sunday. Let's roll for the weather.
Dang it.
I wasn't going to mention it.
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Shit,
I was like, thank God Power Play isn't here tonight to ask you about the weather.
I
Come on,
remembered
that's
on my own
paper.
for once. Haha, suckers. Let's get some music in here, too. Feels empty without music. Is that too loud? Probably. All right. That's an interface 2, I believe.
That's very ominous music. It makes me feel like something bad is about to happen.
I mean, it probably is.
Watch, I'm gonna roll for like a sunshiny day. It is
the music
warm.
levels are fine.
About
by the way.
70 Fahrenheit. And overcast. It's fitting. Hey, Heroic. So rain kind of lightly drizzles down overhead. You hear the distant roll of thunder in the morning somewhere to the east over the hills. Your Sunday is, as far as I know, open. You may have your things to do, people to see, plans to make. But there is a feeling that occurs among some of you who might be thinking about this. Clearly, things aren't in a good state, particularly with your old home. whatever plans that Continental Brands, or more specifically the Campbell family, AOE's renegade faction of Tiger Claws, and NewSat have, you just have this overwhelming sense that it's coming to fruition. Particularly after Moxie's conversations with Pons, which I forgot to mention in the recap. Super important. And Deeps' conversation with Minami. Things are clearly not right. It's getting worse every passing day. You're not sure exactly how this connection to Fresh Slate and they're doing what they're doing in the Nook all fits together. But you might have your various theories, but no hard evidence. Thunder cracks again in the distance. What would you like to do today?
I'm gonna send Desiree a message.
Okay.
We gotta rework the plan. No details yet, but it seems like even the allies I thought I had inside are under the control of the evil cabal. So yeah, let's meet.
Maybe a second after you send that message, your phone is ringing and Desiree Black is on the other side of the call.
Go for Wraith.
Did you say vote for Wraith?
I said go for Wraith.
Now I need a vote for Wraith thing. Big sticker.
Yes. Forecast is nuclear rain, fogs, love of God's love, or loss of God's love, and lukewarm flame. Anyway,
Not a great day.
what now?
All right. Well, I'm not sure it's safe to talk on the phone about it. But, you know, the evil cabal that I was telling you is brainwashing people?
If it's not safe to talk on the phone about it, it's not safe to talk on the phone about it.
Well, but you asked.
Before you said it's not safe to talk on the phone about it.
Oh, okay. You want me to just text you?
No, what? They go through the same nodes.
All right, you're right.
Let's meet then. And what's the... Do you have a new plan?
Maybe we wait on meeting for a little bit while I develop the finer points of the new plan. I have a plan. I have a great concept of a plan. But, I need to fill out the details in that concept.
Well, I would never vote for you for president, but that's just me.
I'd be a very good president. Some would say the best.
Alright, so... That sounds good. What... Alright. Why don't you call me when you get things sorted out?
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay. Stay frosty, Wraith.
Yeah, stay safe
just-
out there. Hey, wait, hold up.
Hmm.
How do you feel about Tiger Claw?
Well, I think it's good that Tiger Claws have broken away from their ties to Arasaka in the past, but
Do you think they're helping the rebuilding process?
I think that's true. But for what purpose?
All right, well, I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna turn on my telenovelas and eat some leftover taco.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm gonna get up and start coffee for Cammy. And then message Deeps. Like, okay, so I think we gotta fix this.
When you get up to go make the coffee, Cammy's actually already in the kitchen, you know, in her normal morning wear. T-shirt
Okay.
or underwear. Doing something on her laptop. She glances up when you come in through a haze of cigarette smoke. Ashtray next to her computer, her laptop is just covered in cigarette butts. A few empty packs laying around on the table. She looks tired, but she gives
Good
you
morning.
a weary smile. Morning. How are
Are
you?
you? I'm good-ish. Are you like awake?
More or less.
Okay. I was gonna message Deeps and see if we could put our brains together to get Wraith and Moxie talking again.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Are you good to be in on that, or do you need sleep?
I'm good, but I will say, I don't know, might be good just to give Moxie some time and space. I don't know.
No, I'm all for giving her a little bit of time and space, but we also don't have a whole lot of time to decide on something. And I think at least the three of us, maybe Quinn too, should maybe brainstorm a little bit before we talk to them.
Okay.
I don't know. You're the expert on dealing with her, so I will trust your word.
Well, let's talk and see what we come up with.
Okay. So, yeah, I message Deeps. I'll message Quinn then.
All right.
So yeah, shoot off a message to Quinn. It's just
Okay.
like, we would like to talk. Cammy and I, and possibly Deeps. So when you're awake, let me know.
I'm gonna message back. Winning where?
Cammy and I's place. When Deeps wakes up.
All right, I'm gonna text back the thumbs up.
Okay. I will. I don't know. I will have some food and sort of watch my phone.
Okay. Sounds good. Anybody else?
I'll probably get up after hearing my telenovelas are on.
Okay.
Scandalor.
And then I'll look at my agent. Yeah, I agree.
Quinn's on his way over, so when you can come on over.
All right. I'll be over there in a little bit.
Sounds good.
Great. I'm gonna run out into the room.
Yeah, what up?
Great. Have an idea.
All right.
I'm in a group
Uh-huh.
called Kabuki Reborn.
Yeah,
And I looked up Kabuki,
sure.
and I know it's about the masks. So do I need my own mask?
Partially. It's kind of like the art of walking. Yeah, actually, a Hana mask would be really cool.
All right. Should the whole group have a mask?
You know, I think it would be cool. I think you'd look really good in a mask. I'll talk to the others and see how they feel about it.
All right. I just think,
Gives a vibe.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right. I feel it.
Okay. I'm gonna design one.
Okay. You know, I know this is the fourth time I've rewatched the series, but every time I see stuff I missed the first time.
That's how they get you, man. Oh shit! Is there more of that left?
Yeah, there's some in the drawer.
All right. Is that our taco drawer?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Wait, you keep the tacos in a drawer?
Well, what else do you put in the taco drawer?
Yeah. We've
I
got
mean,
those little
they're-
taco stands they have at restaurants in like a silverware style drawer. And you put pre-made tacos in the drawer.
This is the future.
Yeah. It's a dark future, but it's not that dark.
There are still tacos. Yes.
They're probably so plastic they don't, rot very easily. So, sure.
Yeah, you know what? Concede my skepticism. All right.
Yeah. So okay, I'll get on that. I have a thing I gotta go do. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna power through the season, maybe take a shower.
All right.
Emphasis on maybe.
Definitely powering through the season.
So we're all done with the album, right?
Yeah, no, it's ready to release. We're just waiting on pushing the button,
Okay.
and it goes live.
Yeah. All right. So we got to do shows then, right?
So yeah, I talked to Desiree this morning. She's not a zombie. Good news.
That's positive.
I told her I was concerned about the zombies in the infection zone, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're reworking the plan, retooling it a little bit. We'll get there.
All right. I mean, yeah. I've been doing some thinking on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to come up with a test to see if somebody is still on our side.
Why don't we just ask them how they feel about?
That's what I did. But she has very mixed feelings is the problem.
Oh, so it's not 100% accurate.
Right. But I mean, she clearly wasn't because there were mixed feelings and not positive. But still.
Well, I was thinking, do you think this is the only zone that this is happening in, or?
So, I don't know. Maybe they're test marketing it in the neighborhood because they have the opportunity, or maybe they're rolling it out in like 3 different districts at the same time.
Well, I think what we need to find out, and I think something that would be useful, is how the chips are getting in. Are they getting kidnapped? Are they going to a place that has a special discount, or like, how are they getting chipped?
Yeah.
Because we know, and I mean, from what I understand, we know that they were setting up some sort of big thing at Continental Brands, right? Or the Oasis, right?
Uh-huh.
So are they going into the Oasis for something special and then getting like chipped there?
Or are they
like,
being offered
where are
hey,
they
free
coming
checkup?
from?
Yeah.
Right.
Who knows? We need to check into that. That's a good thought.
Because if we can stop the distribution and hit them there, that's not a bad idea either. I mean, just killing them works too.
Right.
But
No, that's a good point.
yeah. But anyway, yeah. I guess I'm gonna jump in the shower and get ready.
All right.
Stay frosty.
You too.
So I'll go get ready for the day. I'll do my rolls.
Okay.
And then I'll get a cab before I jump in there on the way.
Okay.
Set it up.
Did you know that if you use your agent to go onto garden pages to research what's trending right now, you can get a +2 on your wardrobe style checks?
Did not know that.
You can.
So long as you follow the trend, yes.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to follow the trend.
But does that mean I need to go get chipped by Slate?
Probably.
It's trending.
That is trending right now. It's really cool to be mind controlled.
This new chip is trending. Plug it in. But yeah, somebody else has other stuff up. That's the end of my morning.
I believe Checkers and Quinn are waiting for Deeps, yes?
I believe so.
Or we can do that.
Moxie would like to have a conversation with Rex.
With who?
Rex.
Okay. You guys are going about your morning routines. Rex is shaving in the bathroom. Rope, towel around his waist.
She's gonna lean against the door frame. I'd like to talk to you about yesterday. Can you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
You didn't say anything.
I didn't want to get in between whatever disagreements they were having. Didn't feel like it was my place.
As what, part of the crew or my main line?
Am I part of the group? I mean, I suppose so.
As the person whose home this is affecting, what we're going to do? Fair enough.
I suppose I see cases for and against. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Wraith has a point about showing strength where it counts. But on the other hand, you're right. It's dangerous. Super dangerous. Fool's errand almost. But at this point, I don't have a whole lot of great ideas, Moxie. I don't know what to do. What was taken can never be replaced, but it's not something I can take lightly either. And I feel like I'm getting this feeling we need to make some dramatic action. I always seem to be a step ahead.
Yeah.
Now, if any of them were insulting you, of course I'd step in.
She smiles lightly. She doesn't say anything.
What do you want me to say?
I often feel I don't belong to that group. I had that conversation with them within this past month.
I know.
And I look to you because you're level-headed. You've always been level-headed. So when things get heated, you're what I turn to for where that neutral ground is. And I didn't have that. I don't expect you to agree with me. I know you won't. I love you for that. But you were silent.
I was.
Works, I've been working on this story for months. Now suddenly everybody else is on board, that's great. But I have been trying for months to get this done. You said you wanted the knock back. The longer we wait, the more power they gain.
I know. That's why I see credit in what the Wraith's proposal.
What is that going to do? How does that stop them from gaining power? How does it stop
Well,
them from growing?
It seems to me that their intention is to subvert the will of people in some way. This fresh slate chip. So maybe doing something that'll shake them out of that would help. Not a psychiatrist. I don't know how these things work.
I'm confused. You think Wraith putting on a concert is going to wake up the people who have been chipped?
Maybe.
The same people who were chipped being shot at, blown up with grenades at a maglev station, and kept going.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the point I'm trying to make is I don't have any good ideas. desperate to find something that sounds even remotely like it'll work, I'm losing that little bit of cool that you value and respect because I'm tired of waiting.
So what do you want to do?
I want to go in there and fuck them all up.
That was my plan. I just wanted a safe way to do it. That's why I called that meeting. Was to work with everyone, to go in there and fuck them up, and everybody wants to work on Wraith's concert.
Can't that be the same idea?
You want to split the group and leave Wraith Deeps and the group out in the open, while the rest of us go in.
Not necessarily, no. But there was talk about having some body double. A diversionary concert.
I was fine with the diversionary concert. My only gripe yesterday was that his concert not take place in Nook. That he doesn't stand in front of them and start shouting. And that was the only point he refused to budge on.
I think I know why, for what it's worth. Best generals in history stand in front of their men.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I understand his point. But I get yours too.
Sure.
Body double thing is something we could do.
They want to body double the entire band.
Yeah. Well, Wraith wears that mask.
No.
Shouldn't be too hard to do him, at least. But the problem is, we got a diversionary plan, but no plan to take him out.
No.
They're clearly gonna be there in some form.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not Blue himself. That came out very strangely.
She just kind of smiles. I love it.
What are your thoughts?
That I don't belong in this crew. That I will help you guys in any way, but
What does that mean? You don't belong in this crew.
I don't belong in this crew.
Doesn't even make sense.
How do you figure?
Because if you don't belong, what is the crew?
The rest of them.
That's not what I mean.
I don't understand what you mean then.
I mean, you've assembled the crew. It's your crew.
No, I didn't. That's the thing. I didn't.
Okay, so circumstance did, but whatever it is,
You got
they
them
all
together.
look to you.
Wraith brought Deeps. No, Wraith brought Deeps and Checkers in.
They all look to you.
And anytime I try to put something together, they yell at me. They fight. They don't listen. This is recurring.
That's
They
what
didn't listen
people
on
do.
the last mission. They didn't listen last night. They didn't listen when we were in the combat zone. They look to me. They fight with me. They make a plan on their own, and then that's what they go ahead and go with. So why am I there for the fighting if they're just going to talk about it themselves? Why do I always have to be argued with? Why do I always have to bring up the good points, get knocked down, just for them to go and work it out on their own?
I think so your issue with feeling part of the crew is they're not listening to what you have to say.
They're going to do what they do without me, yes. I'm no different than if they just hired me on a mission and said, this is your job, go do it.
I don't think that's
I
true.
want you to talk to this person, because you can handle it.
From my perspective, they look to you a lot more than you think.
I think you're overestimating them.
What's that?
I think you're overestimating them.
I might be. I think you're underestimating it. I think you're underestimating how much they care and respect you.
I think
Maybe they don't
still
listen
work
all the time.
for
Look,
me.
people are fucking
But
annoying.
respect?
Yeah. In their own way. I mean, Wraith doesn't respect anybody.
No, it doesn't.
At least not in a typical...
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm surprised he hasn't gone and done something stupid already.
That's progress.
Yeah, and I commended him for it when he didn't go and do something stupid right after the nuke was destroyed. He still wants to martyr himself. Every time.
I think Wraith has a little bit of a death wish.
Little?
A lot of it.
A lot of it, yeah. Are you calling him a general to save his troops? It's not what I see. Yes, he wants to keep us all safe. But it's not for us, not all of it. I want to keep everyone safe too. I'm not walking in there and handing myself over. Which, let's be honest, might actually be a viable solution to putting an end to all of it. But that doesn't do anybody any good.
Hold on. You think a viable solution is for you to turn yourself in?
I think they'd stop attacking you if I did.
Would they?
I mean, they'd still continue with the plan that they're doing. But until Wraith makes a noise, they take out Wraith. But actively hunting? Yeah. I think they would.
Maybe. But it seems like the others are too invested now.
Are they?
Wraith, at least.
I don't even know what Wraith's plan is. His show changed from it's a... what was it? a way to get you all eyes on your article, to a charity drive to help support the turnout of the Nook, to a revolution to go against the company. I think there was something else in there.
Wraith's always been scattered. I still remember the moment he came into my house smelling like a fucking bomb.
I honestly thought you were going to shoot us. The point is, Wraith wants change, he doesn't know what change he wants, and he doesn't know how to get to it.
Maybe that's a good conversation to have with him.
I've tried. Conversations I have, he doesn't want to be a rock star anymore. He wants to be a doctor. He wants to help people. Rockstar life is getting too old for him. First time any opportunity is presented where he gets to be a rock star, guess what?
So something he cares about.
Yeah.
Being attached to the music.
Doing what he thinks is best. And if he dies along the way, all the better for him. In his mind, not my words.
He wants to go out on that way, for sure. But I don't see that makes you any less valuable to them in the group, or how that makes you not part of their group.
Because Wraith is going to do what Wraith is going to do. Deeps is his best buddy in the world, so Deeps is going to follow Wraith. Checkers doesn't make a decision, she just tries to keep everybody happy.
But that doesn't make you not part of the group.
It makes me on the outside every time.
So after the conversation last night, or argument, whatever you want to call it,
Heated discussion.
you don't get the impression that Wraith is not gonna do something insane?
I think Wraith is going to do something. The reason I told him to have the concert at the Nook is so that he wouldn't just run out there and do it on his own.
Wouldn't
When he
what?
feels like he's boxed in and he doesn't have a choice, then he goes off and does things on his own. Where if people agree with him, he gives time. I think he's going to push to have this concert in the Nook.
Probably.
And I think if he does, it's going to lead to a fight.
Between you and him?
No, between Gojira and Blue.
Oh. Is that what
With
you
a
want?
lot of extra people getting hurt.
Yeah.
Probably flatlined. Not a few members of our crew. But I think if we try to stop him, he'll do it on his own. And that's far more dangerous for him. And that will pull Deeps into it because he's part of the band. If he doesn't just go out there on his own.
So how do we make it work?
I don't know. I called the meeting to talk to them. They all came up with their own ideas. They all want to do it their own way.
They have ideas. What's wrong with that?
Quinn's idea is to go in solo and try to murder everybody.
Well, clearly that's going to get shut down.
Which, while I thought that...
Huh?
Checkers didn't have an idea. She just put things together, which I appreciate her for, lining up all of the options. Wraith's plan is to go and put a concert. He didn't get his way. He shut down.
What's yours?
You don't remember from last night?
Drank a lot of whiskey.
Mhm.
And it's been 2 weeks. And the DM doesn't remember anything. All I remember you saying is, I want to kill them all.
Yeah, a little bit.
Release your...
I-
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Release your... Release your article. Get the NCPD to hopefully make some arrests or put pressure on them anyway. And then I don't remember after that. Kill them somehow.
And then go and take them out, whoever's left. And if Wraith's concert happened before the article, to put eyes on it, that was fine so long as the concert didn't happen in the Nook. He gets to hold his concert, the article goes off, hopefully pulling some Tiger Claws out. If not, we can always try to contact Pawns and me and ask them to meet us elsewhere, which may draw some Tiger Claws out to meet us instead. Where we won't be. And then I wanted to find a safe plan with everyone to actually go in and take the Nook. Cammy and Leafs are going to have to take the architecture. We know they have net architecture.
Could you soft launch your article to put the pressure on the police department and time the bust with the show?
What do you mean soft launch?
Meaning, don't make a big ado about it. Put it out there. It's like you normally would.
I mean, I can put it out there. What
I'm
happens
saying.
after that is...
You put it out there, and then his show raises awareness to it.
He wanted to do it the other way around.
I know, but it could work this way.
It could. And yeah, I was hoping to link something with the NCPD so if they go in and raid them, which is why I asked you to keep a couple of NCPD officer SWAT gear, maybe sneak in and go in with them.
Yep. Well, we have that.
Mm-hmm. But that's stealth and subterfuge and not loud and in your face and fuck you.
Yeah. Hmm. I guess we need to decide if we're going to compromise somewhere on the two plans or go fully with one way or the other.
I don't see why we can't do them all. It just depends on which order it's in. So long
know.
as Wraith doesn't do it at the knock. And that's a decision he has to come to. I fought that battle hard yesterday, and I was the only one fighting that battle hard.
No, it didn't seem like Checkers thought it was such a good idea either. Hard to say. Cammy's been kind of out of it.
No, she was quiet too. Checkers did both. She found ways that she could think of to make the concert happen without it being Wraith, and said it wasn't a good idea. Steve said it was dangerous, but he understood Wraith's point and could see why they wanted to do the concert. Right there. And if they feel that strongly about it, I'm not going to stand in their way. But I'm not going to get myself killed either.
Fair enough. I don't blame you for that.
That future you offered? That's what I fight for. That's what I want.
For what it's worth, I think that is a future that the Wraith at least wants for other people.
Yeah. I'd like him to be part of it. I don't know that he does.
I don't know.
I don't know that I have it in me to keep fighting him. You don't need to answer that. So he's
What's
gonna
that?
step in the bathroom and, if he's okay, kiss him softly.
Returns the kiss. I know you're frustrated right now. I know you're frustrated with your team. You can see it every day. I see them trying more and more, though. I think that's good. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. Can't convince everybody. They care about you. That much is clear.
Really? Because apart from the jobs, they don't talk to me.
I care about you.
I've tried.
Look, you
I
get
will
more calls
try
from
to
them
see
than I
it
do.
your
okay?
way.
What?
I will try to see it your way. And you're the fixer. You were the one who put up that business-like boundary. And
I'm just saying they don't call
probably
me.
a good thing.
I think so.
And they only call me when something's wrong or they need help with something. But I will try to see it through your eyes. And I won't make any rash decisions.
Okay.
Not that it was rash. I thought about it a lot last night. But I will
I
try.
can tell you were pretty stressed. I think whatever it is that we do, we need to do it together. I don't think we're going to be able to do it separately.
Okay.
After this whole thing's over, you want to fuck off somewhere?
Yes.
We'll figure something out. Take a trip down to Mexico or something.
Sure. Don't care about the destination.
He gives you another kiss.
She returns it. I don't think she breaks it anytime soon. She might pull him
Melia's
into the shower.
topless and you're in the bathroom.
She might pull him into the shower.
One thing leads to another, and what are you, the rest of y'all doing?
Waiting patiently.
Eventually, Deeps gets there. Go ahead and charge yourself 30 eddies for the cab.
30 eddies. Highway.
I don't
it
think you
because-
even need a cab to get to our place. We're not
Oh.
that far away.
I just figured they were overcharging me because Wraith was in the building.
Probably. You can take the bus. It would be basically free.
I forgot how far away you lived from each other. I guess it is relatively close. 20.
It doesn't matter. I already. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, you get there, is the point. Quinn, I assume you get there as well?
Yep.
Is there anything you wanted to do beforehand?
No. No, I was probably cleaning my weapons. Got to make sure they're always battle ready.
Okay, they seem to be.
Perfect.
Actually, before we get to that scene, you get a call, Quinn.
I answer it. Hello?
It's from Mendez.
Hello, Mendez. What's up?
Hello. How you doing this morning, Quinn?
I can't complain. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Sergeant Viker said you did a good job on that bodyguard detail last week.
Oh, well, thank you for me.
I will. But more importantly, looks like things are getting hotter in the Nook lately.
Yeah, I'm hearing some stories. You need some help?
Well, it's actually what I called to talk to you about.
All right.
I
What
don't
can I
know
do?
if you're looking for work on a more permanent basis, but well, let's say I'm just putting something together in case. Let's call it a contingency plan.
Well, hell yeah, count me in. I got too much downtime as it is.
Okay. Just so you know, it'll be more low-key.
I could do low key when I need to. Not that I prefer it, but I can do it.
Let's set up a meeting sometime then. When are you free?
I got this thing with some people this morning, but if you're free this afternoon, I could probably break free.
Why don't we meet tomorrow?
All right, I'll keep my schedule clear.
Excellent. Keep it frosty, Quinn. I will speak to you later.
Thanks for the call, Mendez.
Adios.
Adios.
Click.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna walk over to Checkers and Cammy's place.
Okay.
We all live in like the same area, right? My
Yeah,
new place.
you live
You-
in a shipping container neighborhood, essentially.
Awesome.
For some reason, I cannot remember the name of this neighborhood, but it's something very cheery, I believe. Anyway, like Sunnyside or something. Whatever it was before, it is now called Sunnyside.
It just changed its name last night.
Yeah.
Under
There's
new
people
ownership.
working on the signs, repainting them. Anyway, so yeah, you just walk through the dirt lot to get to Checkers and Cammy's home.
While I'm walking, I'm gonna keep an eye out for like a random piece of wood.
Okay.
You know, about a foot long or whatever.
Sure, there's some boards like in the path going to, you know, trying to keep the road together.
All right, is there any like
Probably find a
like
plank.
loose sticks?
Huh?
Is there any like loose sticks that I can pick up?
There's some like dried bushes. Probably take off.
All right, I'm gonna take a nice large branch from one of the bushes.
Okay.
Like I said, about a foot long.
Okay. You now are the proud owner of a branch.
I think this is my greatest accomplishment so far.
Be sure to write that in your inventory.
Right.
All right.
Branch.
Beautiful branch.
It's gnarled and crooked and weird looking, but sure.
Hey, so am I.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, guy's kind of attractive if we're going by Chinzia's rendition of him.
That's true. Chenzia did right by me, so. Okay. Gnarled branch. Perfect.
Okay. You arrive there at her doorstep.
Okay, I knock on the door.
Okay. There's a tin rattle coming from the front of your shipping container.
I'll just go answer. Hello?
Howdy.
Oh, cool. You're here. Come on in.
All right. I walk in and lean up against the wall, a blank section of wall.
Okay. You want some coffee?
No, I'm good.
Rain, more for me. She pours herself another cup. Eventually, Deeps arrives at the house as well.
Hey, dude.
Yo,
Come on in. We actually have places to sit.
I'll take the wall, thank you.
Okay.
I'm kidding, and I sit down. Let's see.
Okay, so, I know Moxie and Wraith tend to go at each other when they don't agree, but that was kind of bad yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think there's a way we could do this that would make them both happy, but neither of them really want to talk options, you know? So, I don't want to make a plan without them, especially because if we do, Moxie will do her whatever you guys want to do thing, and I don't want that. But I think we need a plan to get them to talk and like how we could possibly make it work. Maybe?
I don't know.
That makes sense?
I mean, it makes sense, but
I mean, I
I
would
don't
assume.
think Moxie's gonna budge. Go ahead, Deeps.
No, that's. I mean, I think they just need a little bit of time now, even though we don't have much time. We kind of got to figure out. We both always have the same goal. We just don't know how to get there,
Well,
right?
let's be honest with each other. Wraith's plan is objectively insane.
Okay, let's start there. Who actually thinks Wraith's plan is a good idea?
Good idea? It's an idea.
That's what I'm saying. Do any of us actually think the show at the Nook is a good idea?
Well, I guess it depends on what you're trying to accomplish.
Survival for all of us and our goal.
Oh, and hell no, it's a bad plan.
I mean, that might be. I mean, that's a little far. I was thinking that was just we were trying to stand up to Tiger Claw and show that we're not afraid of them.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm in 100% in agreement that he has points to his plan, but does anyone actually think it's a good plan?
It's
We
a plan.
definitely need to,
Okay, I'm going to say that's a no.
yeah, okay.
So, what we need is to give him an alternative place or time that he'll enjoy. Right? Right?
To be honest with you, Checkers, I don't know how to make him happy.
Seems to me that fella doesn't want to be happy.
I would disagree with that. He wants to make an impact. and he wants to fix the Nook.
Yeah.
The way he
I
wants to go
completely
about it might
understand.
not always be safe.
I'm pretty sure he wants to make an impact the way a meteor makes an impact.
I think that's pretty accurate on both of your
I
parts.
mean, yes. But as a general preference, I'd prefer he didn't implode or explode or whatever. You know, dive a mile into the earth would be bad.
I mean, as long as the Tiger Claw go with him, I guess it wouldn't be that bad.
Okay, I guess my point here is if we're going to get them to talk and compromise, I need help coaxing.
So, I mean,
I was trying real hard to find common ground yesterday, and both of them are very resistant. So I need someone to work on Wraith, and someone to work on Moxie. Me being one of those people, I don't care which way. Yes?
You're talking like you're assuming you're going to be able to change either of their minds. I don't think they're changing their minds.
It's Wraith. If we give him an option that sounds like almost as good of a fuck you to the Target Clause, he'll probably go for it. Like, yes, he was very resistant last night, but Wraith also changes his mind very easily. I know Moxie's not going to bend about the show in the Nook. I know that. But since none of us think that's a good idea, then yes. I think we can get Wraith to change a little bit. I think I finally understand why Moxie's so frustrated all the time.
Because we're thinking.
Because you all are silent.
Because we're thinking. It's
Okay.
not so easy just to come up with something off the top of your head.
I'm not asking you guys to come up with something. I'm saying I think this is how we get them to talk. They need to do this. We can't come to them and say, here's the plan. Neither of them will be happy with that. Both of them will be like, well, whatever you guys say.
Well, it seems to me that we should, I don't know, get them together in the same room again.
Yeah. I want to know we're all prepared to try and get them there.
Yeah, but what are we... It seems like just getting them together without like an organized strategy is just gonna lead back to the same place.
Okay. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. The thing is if we have options to say, hey, here's something we could do, great. But if we go with a plan, both of them are going to be like, whatever you guys think.
That's
Is
not
that what you want?
No, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
What I mean is just without a strategy to take on their argumentation.
Okay.
So here's the way I see the situation. You got two people that are overly emotional and therefore have come up with dumbass suicidal plans that are intended to get at least themselves killed and possibly the rest of us. So they're both pretty firm on their plans. So from my point of view, we have three choices. We can follow one of their plans. We can come up with the better plan and say, this is what we're doing, or we can walk away.
How about getting them to compromise? Some parts of both their plans mesh. We just need to figure out timing and place.
Well, for what it's worth, I think Wraith is in a shutdown state. He's going to accept whatever. And he won't say if it makes him happy or not.
He was last night. I'm hoping that'll change. Especially if we could say, hey, what else would say fuck you to them? We could support him in his need to say fuck you. Just get him to shift where. He might open back up.
Okay. Quinn, you talked about walking away. And you could do that. That might be easy for you. You haven't been part of this group very long. You're not really attached to anything going on in the Nook.
Oh, I ain't walking away.
Both of their plans address something we need to do, and we needed to do for a while. One of them, albeit is a little bit wild. The other one is dangerous too. They're both dangerous. But I don't know if it's necessarily suicide. Anything we do trying to tackle these people is going to be dangerous. There will be death on the line, no matter what.
I think that's what I was trying to portray last night. Is no matter what we do, this is going to be dangerous from here on out. If we threw a concert, if we go in there guns a-blazing, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're shooting to kill, and we're going to get shot back. Man.
Yeah.
I don't love the idea. But I mean, to me, the concept was designed to get people to care.
Yeah.
And the problem is we don't know how many people are chipped anymore. We know 2.
I think that actually is part of the argument to not hold it in the Nook. Because if he wants support, I don't think we're going to get it from the chipped people.
It's hard to say.
You know?
But you're right. I mean, it doesn't. They have our friends under their control. People we know. Our home.
Yeah. I want them back too.
If we do anything in there we have to do it. We have to strike fast. To me, we have to strike fast. We have to strike hard, and we have to get it done in one time. Because any hesitation to that means that they'll just start sending people that we care about at us, or they'll hold them hostage, or anything.
Yeah. So, we
Or
need
we
to
have
work
to get-
towards. Go ahead. I don't
Or
know
we
what
have
I'm
to
saying.
get
Go
them
ahead.
out of the way. I mean, we have to get them out. I mean, that's the two options. The question is will they leave if we ask them to?
Yeah, I have no idea.
But
I
neither
mean-
here nor there. Sorry.
Yeah. It just, we could probably find a way to get them out. I don't know if it would be us asking them or us tricking them. We could probably find a way to get them out.
No,
But
I don't think tricking is a good idea.
yeah, I don't necessarily think it is either. Moxie made it pretty clear to me last night that she'd rather just get it all done at once by taking them out.
I think that's the only viable option. We can't let them escape again.
Yeah. So, are you guys prepared to try and do it more or less all at once?
What? The concert and whatever else we're planning?
Go in and rescue our friends and take out the Tight Claw at the same time, essentially. The concert's timing is negotiable, is my understanding. That, however, is not.
Well, yeah, I think we have to.
Okay. Deeps, Quinn, are you in with that?
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, of course I'm down. It's just, I don't know. I don't mind the fact that we could try to lean on the police. It's not a bad idea. Do we know? We know Mendez is on our side, most likely, and probably his partner. But how much of the other police are paid off?
I don't think we get to know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. We can't know if her article's actually going to pressure them or not. We just have to be ready to move if it does. But still, this is all that planning stuff that they should be here for. Are we good
Yeah.
trying to get them together?
Oh, I
again?
don't think there's going to be a problem getting them back together.
Yeah. I think we have a common goal.
Okay.
The thing
We
I'm
just need
worried
some-
about is it getting heated again.
Yeah, I understand. That's why we may need to step in. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys first.
Okay,
Are we all prepared to do that?
sure.
No, we got to try. I mean, we got to try again for sure.
Okay. So, let's message him.
Call him up or whatever.
Ken, before we get there, can we cut back to what I've been doing all day?
Sure.
I'm just gonna send you guys
Wait.
messages.
Okay. Wraith is laying on the couch with his agent on his stomach, and now Korean can be heard. What up, Chumbas? Welcome to my first live stream recording of Who Didn't Tell Me About K-Dramas. These are great. While I'm waiting for my telenovelas next season to start, you're going to get live reacts to every episode I can find on the TV. That's what I've been doing all day.
Roll your charismatic impact.
All right. I would like to spend 3 luck.
Okay.
Ooh. I need to build a listenership to my new podcast. 18 on the roll plus 7 is 25. Charismatic impact.
Plus
Why are you
3.
getting so high?
You rolled
So
a 10.
I rolled a 15 plus 3 for my luck.
You got a 10 and
Plus
then
7.
a 5?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, 10 and then 2. Because you added the 3.
So
off.
10 and then 5 and then 3 and then 7
Oh my
for
gosh.
a god level charismatic leadership.
Why did you do that?
your
On...
fans are eating it up. They're talking about all sorts of, things. Some are spoilery, some are not. Usually the spoilery guy gets berated by the rest of the chat. And you have, impromptu moderators just stepping in, deleting messages.
Nice. That's what I've spent
And,
the entire day doing.
You're watching Korean dramas.
All right, now we can move forward to getting
Cutting
messages
back,
like this.
during your live stream, you get a text message from Checkers.
We all want to try and talk again. Can you meet up?
I message back. My house again? On me's?
Those are already at mine.
Can
Oh
you
no.
Now I'm gonna
container
have to
hold
rest.
everyone?
No, probably not.
My house.
Yeah, let's do Deep's house.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I get back onto my
When?
agent.
When Moxie said, I think. I don't know if it's just me, but audio's been cutting out a lot.
No, that's probably me. It's probably on my end.
It's not just you that's happening with.
Oh.
Let's say 8 o'clock.
PM?
Yeah.
I look at the time.
It's like noon or something.
All right, boys and girls, I only have enough time for about one more season, and then I got some stuff I gotta do. So let's power through. If we skip intros and outros, we can do this.
Okay.
Okay. 8 p.m.
All right. If everybody agrees,
We'll be there.
What? We said they needed some time away from each other. I'm saying this in person, not in.
I assumed you were
David.
texting.
Translate.
I know.
Damn it!
And typically I'd agree with you, but we just don't have time right now.
Yeah, I feel like this should really be resolved sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Y'all talk about your feelings way too much. Y'all feel too much feelings. Let's just get shit done. Let's go kill somebody. Do something,
Okay.
damn.
How about 2 hours? 2.
Do
She's
you
gonna,
post that in the group?
yeah, message. How about 2 o'clock?
Then I'm never gonna find out what's going on with this character.
That works for me.
Yeah, I guess.
Fine, I gotta go then.
Okay.
Call a taxi.
Okay. Call a taxi. Comes and picks you up.
Also, thank you, patient, for the hydrate from like forever ago.
Sorry, I said thank you and did
So-
the cheers thing.
Yeah, so
And
did
I-
I, but like everybody else was in the scene and I didn't want to say anything.
Oh,
I
hydrate.
did
Right.
cheers.
Gotta go grab
I did
some,
cheers.
something to drink. I'll be
Yeah.
right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be-
Do we just want to do a break, or okay?
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, sure. That'd be smart.
You should have let him get a little further out of
I
the
know.
We'll be taking
We'll be
a
right back,
short
guys.
break after these messages. We'll be right back. 10 minutes. All right. See you in
Yes.
10.
Sweet.
Bye. Love ya. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking around. All right, let's get right into it. So, group is going about their business to get ready to meet again for round 2 of arguing about plans. Deeps, you seemed like you needed to do something in the interim.
Yeah, I want to stop by the liquor store and get a bunch of liquor.
Okay. Just a variety.
Yep,
Okay.
like 100 eddies worth, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Go ahead. Charge yourself 100 eddies and you have 100 eddies worth of booze.
Yes.
All right, I hate to do it, but we're going to have to find out what happens to Odaisu next time. Thank you for joining me. Love you all. Stay frosty. And then I'm
We
going to
love
go
you,
jump in the...
Rich. Keep doing
Love you
these.
guys.
Likes just like little hearts are floating across your image on your garden page.
Go jump in the shower.
Outro scene.
In the interim, I would like to do some research on the Nook, see if I can get any plans for the actual infrastructure, like sewer tunnels, anything else, any trains that go through, that kind of thing.
Just online, or are you going down to the library?
Is there a library close enough that I could do it in 2 hours?
There's probably a library in the Watson. You'd probably have to go down to university. The university.
Okay, so I will start with the internet then.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Library search.
Does anybody offhand know where that is?
Middle column, top-ish.
Got it. Thank you.
Welcome.
I am going to spend 3 luck on this.
Okay.
10.
Nice.
8.
Nice.
Whoa.
32.
32.
Hells yeah.
Our rolls have been great tonight.
Don't I
Jeez,
also get a
you guys
plus
are
2
on
for my
fire.
agent?
Mm-hmm.
Don't I also get a plus
Yeah,
2
it's
for
plus
my
2 for
agent?
agent.
Yeah,
So 34.
You use your agent-assisted search.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of how to handle this 32.
34.
34.
34. Excuse me.
If that helps.
That makes a difference.
Should she mulligan some luck?
Yeah, probably.
Please. If you can push it to 40, that'd be great. Okay. Let's see, you're searching for... Okay. Your agent comes back to you and says, I found some quite out-of-date information about your search query. It predates the Fourth Corporate War, however. I can't imagine a lot of things have changed. The file is old, but here you are. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You're led to a garden page that is fairly simplistic. And an old, kind of like, what appears to be like some teenager in the 90s vision of what a cool web page looks like. So just an entirely black background with red text, super hard to read. Fairly simplistic, but they have like little graphics that float down the page, slowing it down to a snail's pace. It's called the Black Archive. And there is some links there to what... I gotta write notes on this because I will never remember any of this.
Yeah, it's like a GeoSpities meets a live journal.
Has a link to the old Watson sewer system. You bring it up. Because of the sluggish pace of this garden page, it takes you probably a full 30, 40 seconds to download. But what comes up is kind of what looks like actually a pretty credible looking blueprint of the sewer system.
Okay.
In Watson in general, but the Nook is included there. Now, there has been reconstruction in most areas in Night City. How much that affects the sewers, you don't know. But there is a manhole and a tunnel, like a service tunnel, kind of like right in the center of the Nook. Like where the alley meets Chinook Avenue.
Awesome. Thank you. And there's a, like, on this blueprint, it shows, like, various ways you can get to this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to spend a little time studying it, just to remember.
Okay.
And then, head out
Sure.
when it's time.
All right. Eventually, is there anything else anybody would like to do before arriving at this meeting? Okay.
Shower and get dressed.
Sorry.
That's it.
There was one thing. I was just trying to find what it was. Can Moxie research? She's heard that
I'm
there's
having a
this
very
cooking.
hard time hearing you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it because it's cutting out, or I'm too quiet?
I think it's because you're too far from the mic. Because I can hear you clearly now.
Cool. Okay. As long as that's what it was. Moxie's seen ads for the Cooking with Kibble classes offered at Continental Brands headquarters. Could you research into that for how much it costs and how often those classes occur?
Wait, I'm sorry. What classes? Say that
Cooking
again?
with Kibble.
Oh. The classes are it's a live stream garden page.
They don't host them, like, because I thought there was like a walkthrough where you could walk through and take the class there.
Or at very least, be part of the live studio audience.
Yes, or that.
Well, that's okay. I guess it's just on my end. Because Hero says his version is just fine. I'm sorry.
It's kind no, it's fine. It's important that you can hear me.
That's true. Isn't it a Network 54 garden page?
It should be with Continental Brands, like it's from their HQ.
Well, I guess
Though-
it does mean it's broadcast.
Network 54 does broadcast it. Yeah.
Do they?
I think so.
Or is it just broadcast from the data, like the Continental Brands page?
I don't know. It's a great
Hang on.
question.
I will look something up. I will get back to you on that. Because she
One
just
moment.
wants to have the information, so it doesn't need to hold up the store.
Okay.
I'm wearing my button-up Asia Pop shirt. And what's left of my high fashion pants. And my mirror shades.
It's a Network 54 show. But it's sponsored by Continental Brands. And it's a contest show where contestants make gourmet meals using many flavors of kibble.
And it takes place at the Network 54 studio, not
Yeah.
studio. Okay. Okay.
Sorry. What'd you say, Wraith?
I was describing my ridiculous outfit. You're good.
Oh. I missed it.
No, I'm just wearing my... You remember my fancy Asia Pop button-up shirt that I got for us to go out to some
Yes.
nightclub at some point? I'm wearing that with what's left of my high fashion pants, which are pretty torn up. And yeah, and I'm wearing my mirrored shades also.
Okay.
So I look super cool.
When you get out of your room, there's a whole bunch of alcohol on the table.
Nice.
Okay. So Deeps has an array of liquor set out on the table. Eventually, the rest of y'all filter in. Cammy is wearing pants.
Nice pants.
Thanks. You take seats, or it's kind of a weird tension in
I
the
lean
air as
against
you
the
guys
counter.
Enter the same building. You had a big argument.
Good
last
to
night.
see everybody back.
Well, we just need some time.
I got drinks if anybody wants them.
Actually, I think that's a brilliant idea.
Hell yeah!
Can I make a suggestion?
Suggest away.
If what you say, what comes out of your mouth, makes you sound like an asshole or an idiot, as vote by consensus, you have to take a shot.
I mean, that's fair.
So we all watch what we
The
say,
situation.
or get real drunk.
Are we getting real drunk?
All right, deal.
It's rules of decorum.
All right, fine.
No.
Well, okay then.
I'm not stopping the rest of you. If the rest of you would like to, go right ahead.
I don't think it really matters. So, I know things got kind of upsetting last night for everybody. Or, not comfortable, I guess. But I think we can figure out a way through this that will work for all of us. Okay? For starters, you both have points to your arguments. But the whole point of compromising is to not shut down and say, hey, whatever everybody else wants because I'm not getting what I want. Okay? So I need you two to please try to work with us. Okay?
I'm very cooperative.
You are cooperative like a rock. You do what you're like. If I pick you up and throw you, you do exactly that. But if I don't pick you up and throw you, you sit there and stare.
Seems accurate.
Okay, so
I was trying
Ray?
to compromise until everyone pushed back. I'm not going to fight a losing battle.
Moxie, I was trying really hard to find a way, and you shut down.
Compromise?
Sorry? You both talked at exactly the same time.
I know, that's why I'm waiting.
I was trying to help find a compromise, and you both shut down and said whatever.
I
I
tried to find
understand.
compromises up until that point.
So until there was resistance that would require compromise, you were trying to compromise. But as soon as compromise
No.
became necessary, I'm just checking. I'm not trying to argue. I'm just clarifying so I know.
Amy hands you a bottle.
Thank you.
Moxie,
There were many ideas suggested around. You want to do prosthetics? I said we could try to find a way to do prosthetics. You guys want to do something else? Fine, we could try to find a way to do that. You didn't want to do the article, you wanted to do the show first or go in first and throw that away? That was fine. Whatever way you wanted to do was okay. The only thing I would not budge on yesterday was Wraith holding the concert in the Nook. And the only thing Wraith wanted to do was hold the concert in the Nook. And there's no compromise for that. One of us is going to get our way.
Why is it so important to you to have it at the Nook,
Every part of me wants to just keep fighting about this, but I mean, first thing this morning, I called Desiree and told her the plan of having it in the Nook's not a good plan. So I mean, that's already dealt with, but I really want to argue as if it's not dealt with.
Is
Out
that
of
why
principle.
you argued last night?
Yeah, I was never my idea to have the concert there. It just is a better idea to have it there than anywhere else. It's really not a point in having a concert if it's not there. But that, I don't care. You're right, it is real stupid. Especially if we don't have any allies left there.
Just for point of clarification, did you just say the only reason you argued was to argue?
That's not
That you
exactly what I
agreed
said.
with me that it was a bad plan, but you only argued to argue? Just for clarification.
No, to clarify, that is not exactly what I said.
What exactly did you say? Sorry, mean. What exactly did you mean, Wraith?
Oh, no, mean and say are very different. But
Well, I want to know what you meant.
it's a moot point now.
That you argued just for the sake of arguing?
It's not entirely true. Yes. To answer your question, in the shortest version of reality, I argued because I felt it was necessary to disagree with all of the assertions that it was a bad plan.
Thank you for being honest.
I'm always honest. Sometimes you just don't like my honesty.
Trying to figure out if that's a true statement.
It's not.
It is.
Moxie gives you a warning look when you try that. She's like, do not make me call you out. I will do it so fast.
All right,
For
so
podcast listeners, Wraith just took another drink.
He's at 4, I think.
3 or 4, yeah.
3 or 4?
Three shots.
Yeah.
all right, so we all agree that having this concert at the Nook is probably not wise. And
But there
by
are
probably,
merits
I mean
to it.
certainly not.
Wise? No.
Okay, cool. So what is
Okay.
the path forward then?
So I have an idea.
I think
Go for it.
Checkers has been trying to talk. I cut her off once.
No, it's fine. What's your idea, Deeps?
What if we throw multiple concerts in multiple locations? We're all wearing kabuki masks, and we have a fake one, and everything there.
I think this is a great plan. I don't think, as far as the vision of the greater picture, that it would work right now.
No?
We haven't built up enough fervor for that to be a thing quite yet.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Wraith, you want to do the concert to support Moxie's article. Moxie, you agree that if he's supporting your article, it could have a positive effect. Yes? You
Yes.
just don't want it at the Nook.
That's all I asked for.
Okay. Wraith, you want to say fuck you to the Tiger Claw, right?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere else you could have the concert that would say fuck you to Tiger Claw?
We could do it. I don't know if it's like still in, like there's a bunch of them there, but like Sony's old hideout. That would send a message.
I think that's before me, so I'm gonna have to ask.
It
You
was
know,
a cargo
Canyon
container location
Moxie.
on the near
Oh.
the bay Oh,
want the
that was
top.
owned and
Tornado.
operated by Die Knife. Again,
Yeah,
that
so
no
we got
longer
rid of
exists.
Die Knife so Tiger Claw could take over the neighborhood undisputed.
Okay.
We
So if I
got
did
rid
it
of
with the seed of-
Die Knife. Not for Tiger Claw, for other reasons.
No, but
But
I'm pretty
yes,
sure
they
wasn't
did
that
take
the
over.
outcome? Yeah,
Yeah, they did take over. We didn't do it for them.
yeah. But that would send a message since, that's the seat of power of who was their enemy. And it's not like in the neighborhood. I mean, it's in the bay, which is not far off, but does that seem
Okay.
more reasonable?
Do you have major objections to that place, Mox?
As long as we scope it out and we know who's there. No.
Okay. So that's an option. Is there anywhere else?
We can do it at 8 Ball's hideout.
But the warehouse that we raided?
Yeah, that's more of a fuck you to 8 Ball than it is to Tiger
Yeah.
Claw, so maybe we'll skip that one. But I'd fuck that guy. I'm coming for him
I
after
mean-
this is over.
I'm with you, fuck him, but if you want to
Yeah,
send a
mixed
message,
message.
that's
You're
not
right.
really
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So we check out these docks, and if it's acceptable, we plan for the concert there. Moxie releases her article, and then we be prepared to move immediately after the article if the cops take action. Right? So
What
then we
happens if they
need
don't.
Then we move to Plan B.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What's Plan B?
Oh, the thing
Plan
that
A would still be good to flesh out, but yeah.
yeah, that's what we're here to figure out.
Sure.
A and B.
I think we're good on Plan A, but Plan B
What?
is the thing that Deep said a minute ago, plus the thing
Every
Moxie
time
said last night.
What?
Those things, what Deep said a minute ago, plus the thing Moxie said last night, that's Plan B.
Okay. One, we don't really have a plan A. We just know we want to move and attack. That's not a plan, that's a goal.
Correct.
That's a plan.
Okay.
That's not a plan.
Second,
Well,
or two, B, please don't just say that thing and that thing. Tell me what it is.
The multiple concerts thing that he said, and the going in stealthy and killing all of them thing that Moxie said.
So
Those are the good parts of both plans, and that becomes Plan B.
can I take a step back to something really quick though?
Sure.
What if we held the concert at a Continental Brands that is not, and tell them to fuck off?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Because that gets the ultimate message you want out, right?
Yeah.
And doing
And-
a pop-up concert there isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, they're obviously working together, the Tiger Claw and the Continental Brands, right?
Sure.
So hurting their partner makes sense, and that puts pressure on them.
And handing out supplies that Continental brand sells.
Yep.
Writing the supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's some merit to that.
Okay. So that's a second option for the concert location?
That's
Yes?
the second Plan A, yeah. Yeah.
the
It just came
second
to me.
concert location.
Plan A and Plan B are not to do with this concert,
Correct.
okay?
Take a shot.
There's the concert and the article, and then we have Plan A and Plan B, okay? So, for either one, I may have found a way into the nook. There's a sewer system that runs underneath. We'd need to scout it to make sure it's clear. But I have a really old map, and it's unlikely that all of the roads have been blocked.
Nice.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Adding that information in. Now, can I call it a plan?
No.
Okay. That's all. That's a good plan. Thank you for thinking of it. To scout it, that's a different thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the nice thing about the sewers is you're not on the streets where you can be easily seen.
I value you as a member of this group.
Thank you. Okay, so if we want plans, right? Moxie, did you have anything specific for if the cops move?
If the cops are able to move in, I asked Rex to hold a couple of the NCPD armor that we got in the hot zone from the SWAT van. A couple of us could go in as part of the raid to give
That's a
good
great
recon
idea.
in, see what's going on, help keep tabs on who's getting pulled out, who's staying behind, and give us the go light and movements and where we can go.
Okay.
Oh,
How many do we have?
She looks at Rex. She told Rex to hold 2. She doesn't know if he's gotten rid of all of them. So she's going to look at Rex.
What's everybody looking at me for?
How many
sorry.
sets of SWAT gear?
He seems to... He was kind of staring off into nothing for a minute. Right. The gear. Yeah, I've got 2 sets of the NPC or NCPD riot gear, 2 assault rifles, 2 Armalite 44s.
So just 2 sets of gear.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
So then, sorry, go ahead.
we're all pretty recognizable. Unfortunately, even Quinn is kind of getting a reputation. I love you, buddy. He's getting a reputation of hanging out with us. But what about our friend Tim could do it for us?
Do what?
He could dress as a cop to make sure that we have a path in.
Well,
Question. GM question. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What do the helmets look like? Would they cover most of the face? Is there a...
Oh yeah,
Face mask, or is it just a
they
helmet?
are. It's a full.
Because it was SWAT,
face-
right? So
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy armor jack. It's got a helmet, with like a black visor. It says NCPD.
The helmet should cover most of the face.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh,
So just not you.
All of the face. Sorry, thank you.
Oh, okay. If it's all the face, then never mind. Okay, so that's
I
two of
think
us coming in
when-
with the
this is like
cops.
right.
With his tactical training, would be one of the best of two to go in.
Yeah.
I'd argue one of our net runners for the system, but I don't like that idea. However, if they can access it through the sewers, that's something I'd like to check out.
Okay. So, if we can get in with the cops, you say you don't want any of us to do this alone. What do do you have any ideas for the rest of us? Is that something we need to come up with?
Yeah, well, the two inside will have NCPD backup until they take off, and then radio to the rest of us to ideally move in. Now, the best way to
Okay.
go about that, it's an L-shaped building that's, as far as I know, still divided by a wall. It's a sideways L. She holds up her hand and her fingers. It's mostly for Quinn that she's explaining this to, so she's actually looking at Quinn. The long part is where Lou's people have set up. It's a lounge on the main floor, gambling den as far as I know. Was under construction, may be done. The shorter part here are apartment buildings, some of which are damaged. Does have a fire escape in to some of them. Also attaches to the garage.
So we got to get up that short part to get in the long part to kill the guy we got to kill.
I don't know that you can get into the long part through the short part.
Hell, I could get anywhere.
There is roof access that connects them from the short part. I don't know if the roof has access to the arcade, but there's an
Yeah, it
alley
does.
here and an alley that goes along here. But this one's open and exposed. This back one is not.
I've been on the arcade roof. There's access.
My way in through the sewers comes up in the alley right next to Chinook.
It's probably near the apartment buildings then.
Be like kind of right in front of Frank's.
The hole.
The main
What is now a hole. Right? So it would still be open and exposed? Just so Jess understands.
Wait, what?
Frank's is now a
What's the
hole.
question?
Frank's is now a hole, so this manhole, if we were to come up it,
Could possibly be,
would be completely
an open
exposed.
hole.
Yeah,
It'd be pretty.
because there's no building there anymore, right? Okay.
Well, there is another manhole, I think. Hold on, let me zoom in on this. Is this a manhole? No, that's a trash can. Never mind, just kidding.
Okay.
They're similar,
pretty much the same thing.
right? I mean, they're both round.
Now, I wouldn't mind snipers on roofs to monitor for people escaping, which means Rex and Quinn, but as I said, I'd rather Quinn go inside. So that cuts us down until we can move in. And when we move in, it'll probably be to the arcade unless we want to try and clear the apartments out first. And I do not know the best way. So, Quinn, you mentioned this is kind of your area of expertise, I believe.
Okay.
Tactics. I do not want to go in guns blazing shooting, but if you don't have any suggestions, that's fine.
Well, without scouting out the area, I'd have a hard time coming up with a plan, but I
Would
think
a map
stealth is
help?
the best.
We can draw it for you.
Yeah.
I can
And by
share
we,
the,
she
map
points
with
to
you.
checkers and keeps and not her.
I mean, I can probably.
Hold on, I'll drag you guys to. Just do a combat. Our folks can see it. There's still people on the map. Don't mind
I'm still in the building. Sweet.
them. So. Zoom out here on the map. So, apartments. So, should bring your cursor here. So that. Oops. Oh, I see. So this area here. Can I do a box everybody can see?
Yeah, that wouldn't really show.
This, oh my god, what's going on? This area here
Ah,
is the apartment.
Right?
I wish I could do this a different way.
There's the whole block.
I really want to draw on the map. Can I draw on the map?
I'll
Is that
do-
okay?
I'll do that. This area here is the apartment. And then the blue for arcade is here.
And can you mark with, I don't know, black's probably fine for door, like just by like doors and
Sure.
because there's doors here if I recall.
I'll do.
There's a door here.
There's door for the entrances. There's a door there. Like right about here. This isn't exactly accurate, but you guys are doing this from memory.
No.
And there.
oh yeah, yeah.
And then the doors to the
And
apartments.
the doors to the apartments are like here and about there.
There's kind of this like
Yeah, it's
this kind of section that's open. For the entrances.
to the
Yeah.
door, like here.
All right, and where's our target at?
We
The
think
blue.
somewhere in the blue.
Yeah, they think so.
That
So-
doesn't mean that his lieutenants or him himself don't stay in the apartments.
All right, so it looks like there's
But there's-
alleyway
Their
access.
setup is in the blue. Yeah. Oh, and then just a note for you, Giffy. This big black square here, it's gone. It got destroyed.
You saw that personally, Quinn.
So that's open land.
All right, and how tall is that building that we're trying to get into?
I think they're both 3 stories.
This one's actually shorter. This is 2 stories. This, I think, is 3. No, maybe they're both 2.
I thought they were both two.
Yeah, they're both 2. I'm wrong.
Could I mark the manhole on there?
Sure. Manhole.
As in, can you mark the manhole?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thank you.
And the Piku's over here, right?
No, that's the bodega. It's on the other side.
Oh, it's on this side.
Yeah.
For some reason, I assumed Ponza's was right here.
No, Ponz's is like the bottom of the red square. This is Ponz's.
Oh, you're right, because he is the street level.
Yeah, and this is the bodega as far as I know. And this is the
Yeah.
Other end bodegas on this side.
Yeah, the bodega's this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not only that, though,
right about here.
when we do the hit, we've got to make sure he's there.
Chip and Shiny.
Yeah, as soon as the cops bust in there to arrest people, he's gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons I wanted snipers. But if we can position ourselves on the streets, we can maybe take him down and cut him off. If he manages to get through the NCPD net.
And are there windows facing the alleyway on the second story?
For which one?
For the blue building.
No.
No windows?
No.
Is there any
Mark-
skylight or anything on top of the building?
Yeah, the roof access is.
Yeah, any roof access.
I'm sorry, for what?
Any roof access? Like, is there any access from the roof to inside the building?
Somebody... I don't think you guys would really know.
I went to the roof because I went and talked to the homeless people and went all the way up to the roof.
You guys have been on the
No,
roof.
that was
No, here too. I've been on the roof over here as well, though.
Nobody can
I
see.
know Moxie knows where roof access is on the red building, but not the blue.
Roll concentration. No, no.
Ah, the pain of my existence.
Top left?
I know where it is. I'm gonna spend some luck.
Yeah. I think you spent 3 points on it.
I did. I just spent my other 4. Now I'm gonna pray to the dice gods, make a sacrifice.
Did it work?
Yeah, they did okay. 21.
Yeah, 21's okay.
21's not bad.
So I have a 9 in the skill.
Yeah, you think there's probably roof access. Probably about here.
All right. I'd suggest we enter in through the alley, climb up to the roof, and sneak in through the roof access.
The alley normally has guards in it because that's one of the main entrance doors.
Oh, that's good to know.
Now, I assume if NCPD is helping, if this is Plan A, not Plan B, Plan B is different, but NCPD is helping, they'll go through the doors in the alley and the other side door. They'll probably have people positioned in the front of the building. I can't see that they wouldn't. But if there's any tiger claws in the apartment buildings, they might get out.
So, looks like there's 2 alleys. Which alley are the guards in?
The bottom alley doesn't actually exist as an alley because that building isn't there anymore. That's just ground. So
Rubble.
this
I point to the map. There's always guards right here.
only alley.
All right. So we come up through what used to be an alley.
You want to come up through here?
Hmm.
That's open ground where they could see us.
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, I think if we hug tight to the building, to the red building, we might be able to get to the blue building without anybody seeing her. And shimmy up onto that roof and hit the roof access. Unless you want to get on the red building first and then go but that's going to be just as exposed.
Well, there's a catwalk right here. Oh, not catwalk, fire escape.
On both sides too, because there's a fire escape over here too.
There's a fire escape over here as well.
Okay.
So if they're distracted or they're not looking, you could duck around this corner and get in. And get up on the fire escape.
I don't need a fire
Doesn't
escape.
quite
Get up
go
on the
right
building.
to the roof.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I got a grapple gun I can use to get up on the roof.
Okay, I'm slightly confused. Are you talking about the plan where we don't have NCPD support and we're just going to get in?
That plan was to get in either way.
Well, if we have
Um,
NCPD support, I'd like you to dress as NCPD and go
Not
with
grapple
them
to
and
roofs.
All right, well,
move your way in with someone else.
if we have NCPD support, then we can theoretically just bust through the front door. I'm making a plan based off of not having any support.
Okay, so if you don't mind, I'd like to finish Plan A, which is with support. Where they do go in, but how do we mitigate anyone that we may need to catch that's not in that building and maybe in the red building? I mean, if we theoretically, I would love to put Rex in a sniper position on a. There's a building over here, right, GM? Somewhere in this gray zone of non-existence.
There's buildings across from here too, and across the street that way.
Yeah, she assumes NCPD though will cover this building. So if she puts Rex say here, he can cover this road and this lane.
We.
I just want to make sure that there is in fact a building over here to post him on top of.
There is. That's where you guys place the camera.
Okay.
Well, kind of. It's further south.
But I was thinking maybe put Rex here. A
Mhm.
couple of us can be waiting up here in case they run north.
Yeah.
Anything south is really tricky. But we could try
Yeah.
across the street over here. And put us in groups of 2 around until you give us the all clear to move in, and then we can move into the building together and take out whatever's left. That would
Yeah.
be my ideal plan A.
Well,
With the net runners maybe accessing the net architecture from the sewers beforehand if at all possible.
let's see. Yeah, Rex, we definitely want him up here on the building. I don't know. Maybe Checkers. You think you could wire something up to some sort of trap down here to the south?
We have to be careful there because that's Continental Brands' building.
Oh.
They'll see us.
Then
On
you
this
scratch
side
that.
is the
Let's-
PQ. That's not so bad, but here's iffy.
Then I say we. What's in this building off to the side here? What that we're gonna have Rex on top of? What's in that building?
They were just a
Best
bunch
answers
of...
in a GM
You
voice.
guys have all been here. I think even you, Quinn.
Yeah, I
That's where
think.
we
there
put
for
the
that?
camera.
When you guys set up
You
the
guys play
camera.
the camera south.
Oh yeah. Oh, this
They were
is
just a bunch
that's
of
where we're at?
old storefronts.
Empty ones for the most part.
all right. So I say we hold up the majority of our people in that building, in those buildings where we set the camera up. See if we can if Checkers can set some booby traps up to the north, just in case they rabbit that way, and then we'll have our people
What-
hiding and ambush anybody that comes out onto the side street.
With time to make some, I could probably make some that we could just throw out of a car and would lay in wait. But, traps aren't too hard.
Hold on. The plan is to booby trap an entire busy road.
How busy is that road?
It's not
Real
very
busy.
Both of them are.
Well,
Now, though I'd like the booby trap idea, what if we booby trap the garage?
That would be easier if I could
Okay.
do those.
If we
Where's
dress
the
like homeless,
parking
might
garage
be
like
easier.
in here somewhere.
maybe not a
Wait, no,
booby
no,
trap,
it's
but
up here.
can,
I'm sorry.
can we do some
Yeah,
sort of
it's for the
roadblock?
transfer.
Maybe.
I mean,
We
okay,
could
if you
maybe
want
ask, if
me
the
to-
NCPD are joining us, we could ask them to roadblock, I'm sure.
if you want me
Basically,
to
we
blow
want to
tires
limit
with
their
spikes
access.
so that
Sure.
cars can't come out, that I can do. Roadblock, that's big, and we wouldn't have to be able to get it in place ourselves. That would be someone else.
I like
Just
the
saying.
spikes idea. Let's get some spikes set up there. That will. Basically we're wanting to limit their areas of egress. We want to keep it contained as much as possible.
If only we still owned a SWAT van.
Yeah,
That
don't
was a
bring that
joke.
up. I'm a little bit bitter about that.
Look, we all decided to sell it together.
It was a joke.
Okay,
So
so yes. I can at least slow down, take out cars. And it's something that we could just sort of throw down.
the only other way to guarantee that nobody coming out of those buildings if we wire them both to blow.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I said it's a possibility
Can't-
or an option, I guess.
Again, if I could stress, this is our home. I don't want to blow it up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suggested that last time.
Also, the narrative is kind of already that we are domestic terrorists. If we could avoid being terroristic, I think that would probably be a good idea.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's the only way you guarantee we get everybody in the building. There's going to be
Yeah, but
too
the
many
thing is
variables to
that some
control.
of the people in the building are our friends.
Again, I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm not saying it's something we should do. I'm just trying to stress that it's going to be near impossible to ensure we get everybody.
I can give you names and faces of 6 people,
Sorry.
which are the leaders and lieutenants, and if we can get those 6, we should be okay.
Yep. Having a target list definitely helps. Yeah. I don't suppose there's any possible way to get eyes in the building.
The eyes we have in the building have been compromised.
I'm talking about electronic eyes. Some type of surveillance equipment.
We do, and possibly have eyes inside the red building.
Don't think so.
Unless they took down all the stuff that Deeps
I don't
and
think it
Checkers
got
put
set
up.
up. Didn't get set up, did it?
Yourself.
I thought they just reinforced the doors.
Yeah, we didn't install the cameras when that happened.
Oh.
And also, we don't have a Deeps, what's the word? The thing that the data gets stored on.
Oh.
It's a computer thing that stores the data. We don't have one of those, so
A
they're
net
just-
architecture.
yes, even if we had one, or even if we had the cameras up, they would only store so much data on them, and we would have to physically go pick it up. That's the big problem. In order to get eyes in there, I would have to go there, install them, and then someone would have to go pick the data up. I don't think that's going to happen.
There's no way to do a live feed.
If not without a net architecture.
Unless we had some drones.
That too.
But even they require an architecture, don't they?
Yep.
The only thing we could do, and this is Deeps and Checkers, is if we got close, maybe hack into their cameras if they have some. Sorry, Cammy.
Identity crisis, I get it.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm
You're doing great.
frazzled.
by
We
the way.
are the same.
Thank you. Anyway, yeah.
That risks
that's
them
yeah.
possibly finding out that we're in the system.
All right. Well, without
It-
eyes on building, then, or eyes in that building, we're going to be going in blind no matter what we do.
Correct.
So we're going to have to. I mean, getting a kill list is going to be key, and putting a priority on that kill list is also going to be important. Because again, we can't guarantee we're going to get all 6. So we got to get our priorities and hunt down the others later that we can't get.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Quinn and someone will go in with the NCPD. Rex is on the roof, so long as you don't have problems with that. Rex.
Yep.
Okay. Checkers is going to spike trap the garage, leaving Checkers, Wraith, at the very least, to, if they're not one of the people that go in with Quinn, to watch for anyone trying to run through the blockade.
Did you mean Cammy this
Cammy
time?
and... No, I meant you.
No, you meant me. Okay. Sorry.
Yep.
Confused.
And that leaves Cammy and Deeps where once we're in and everything's already kicked off, to breach their network. Or take point. I leave that up to you. Now, Deeps, you've already been inside once. And it was not kind to you.
Yeah.
But that
Okay,
sounds like
so-
most of a plan. Yes, for plan A?
Yeah, that's most of the plan.
Okay. Now, if we don't have
There you go,
NCPD support... Yes, right.
That's going to be a lot more complicated.
Plan A.
That's what I was saying it was.
Plan B, yeah, more complicated if we don't have NCPD.
Okay.
In which case, Quinn suggests at least a breach from the roof. I don't know if you think all of us or only some of us.
This is where we're talking about the concert thing that Deeps was talking about. It'd be a different concert from the one for the article. Yeah?
Yeah.
A distraction with
Yeah.
multiple people in masks.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 shows at 5 venues all at the same time.
All right. So my understanding is you didn't want to do that because of your reputation. Right?
No.
You didn't want to put on a fake show.
No,
You
we
didn't
can't
wanna-
just put on one fake show because that would damage the reputation. 5 or 4 fake shows and 1 real show, though, is good for my reputation.
Okay. So then you and Deeps would be gone because you'd be doing the real show.
Not necessarily. So we could pre-record it.
I thought we were going to pre-record it and simulcast it.
Yeah, that, but also with body doubles.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to clear that up. So if we do that, right, we're pretty sure they're going to go to the shows, or at least some of them are. I mean, they went to your last one.
Yeah, pretty
Is
much.
that one dude on the list of
Yes.
people that need to die?
He's low on the list, but yes.
Okay. So the problem I'm seeing with most of this going on is the fact that we have to kill 6 people. The best way to do that is going to be bringing them all into the same place somehow. In my mind.
I think trying to take out more than one of them at once seems like a real bad plan, but yeah, you're not.
But if you're only taking
I agree
out
with
one at a
three.
time, then they have a chance to get away.
That's a point, too.
We need to take out Blue.
Blue is the priority,
Blue
right?
is the contact. He is the head of it. Blue is the priority. Blue is top priority.
Okay.
There's
And if
4
we don't get
lieutenants
the
after
others?
that. If we don't get them, maybe they regroup. Maybe they don't. There's 4 lieutenants are after that. Following those 2 or those 5 or how many names? You gave me 4 names. Or was Blue one of the 4 names? Shit, I don't. I would have to go back and like page some of my notes. Do I have 4 different lieutenants plus Blue? No, I have 3 lieutenants and Blue. Never mind. I looked it up. I'm good.
3 lieutenants.
Lexi.
One's
Lexi
the
doesn't fuck
sister
up.
that
She
doesn't
knows.
like raid.
No, that's
Right.
not one of them.
Oh.
So, Blue, his 3 lieutenants. And then it would not be bad to take out Mia and the Capuas, who was the one at Race Show. But
Okay.
Blue first, then the other 3. Blue priority. Number 1.
If there are 5 shows going on, is there a chance that Blue himself might go to one of the shows?
No.
There's
No
always
way.
a chance. I would say it's low. Very,
Okay,
very low.
so unlikely, at very least.
Hey, Mox,
Yes.
can you get me dossiers on all these people you want taken out?
I can get you names and images.
Do you have any more information on them?
No.
With the police?
I owe Mendez enough favors for getting me information. I don't really feel like owing him more.
See, the more information we have on these guys, the better off we'll be. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles.
That sounds
Very
silly.
wise.
Yeah, it's the only book I ever read. The Art of War. It's kind of boring.
Okay. I mean, you're not wrong, but we'll just have to see what we can do on our own. So, okay. So if we're going in without the NCPD, I think taking a risk on the lieutenants at the very least might be worth it, because all of us against the full strength of them does not sound like a great idea. So if we can get them thinned out by going to these fake concerts, and then we make a move on the arcade. That's what we're thinking?
Yeah. And that would be infiltrate quickly, quietly, hit the big guys, and run.
Okay, and that's where you, Quinn, are suggesting going in through the roof?
Yep. If we're going in stealth, we need to go through the roof.
Okay.
If we can take out as many as possible before they even know we're there, that's going to give us the best chance of getting as many of these guys as we can.
Okay. So, your plan was to come up through the sewers, grapple to the roof, and then go down through the roof entrance into the lounge.
Yep.
Sure. Is there anything more to it? I just want to make sure I know what's going on.
That's plan B.
Yeah.
I think the spike traps up the garage would still be a good idea, regardless of plan A or B.
Yep. Definitely we need. Our biggest problem is we have. There's too many ways to exit without enough people to cover everything. That's our biggest enemy right now. Is covering all the exits, especially since we don't really know where all the exits are. I mean, do you know if there's any hidden passages or any secret ways out of the place?
And we should probably scout the sewers sooner
Yeah.
rather than later.
I'll need time to get...
Go ahead,
Go
James.
ahead. I'll need some time to get these traps together. I can tell you how much time tonight when I have a basic plan. Yeah.
Moxie's gonna run her fingers along the inside of Rex's arm and hold his hand to kind of grab his attention.
Yeah. What's up?
Any secret entrances or exits that you know of?
Not that are there anymore.
She gives his hand a squeeze at that.
Sorry.
She gives his hand a squeeze at that.
Okay.
Alright, so we need a couple of days to figure out how we're moving forward, but we've got plans A and B.
So,
Yeah.
what I think we need to do the next couple of days, scout the sewers, scout Sony's old place, and Checkers needs to build spike traps.
And we need to
Am
throw
I
a
missing
concert.
anything?
Yeah.
You also need to
We
pre-record
gotta build
a
hype.
show.
But we've got to throw another concert to throw
Yeah, we
other
got
stuff together
we
too.
got
The
some
first concert
stage
is why
stuff
we're
we have to do.
scoping out Sony's place. Right? Or Continental Brands. Which one are you going with?
No, because we got to debut the Kabuki masks at a concert.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
even if we go with A or B, we're gonna need one more concert before either plan to get
Yes.
set up the hype for the plans.
Yes.
So
Yes,
we're not
that
doing the
concert was happening at either Sony's place or Continental
No.
Brands.
No, this is just
This
a
is
regular.
before that.
Different concert to raise
I-
hype for the 4 concerts.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
God! So we need that concert for the article. Then the article releases. Then you need another concert to hype this
No.
one.
No,
a concert before,
this is just to
and then
hype.
the article release concert, then the article, then the other one. So
Sorry,
there's a
concert. Article
Uh,
release concert. Article big show.
Yes.
Possibly.
Dear God.
Do a plan B. Yeah. There's a lot to what I do. I know it doesn't look like it's hard, but there's a lot. I'm kind of a professional.
So where? Fine. You guys need to figure out a location for this pre-concert.
Oh, that location doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
though.
where we do
That-
it doesn't
But
matter.
you
We'll
Just
figure
as
it
long
out.
as it's
yes,
not
it
in
does
the-
matter, because if it shows up, they're still going to come after you. We still need to defend you. So yes, it kind of still matters.
A little bit maybe, but not a lot. We'll just do it down in, I don't know.
What? New Westbrook?
Nah, we should go further down south, I would say.
Pacifica?
Yeah, let's do Pacifica. Let's do it at Playland.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why don't you do it at the club where we celebrated my birthday? You know the venue, you know the location. you
I
roughly know
don't,
the
because I
exit.
wasn't invited to your birthday.
You know, that's right, because you were out of town, because you thought tour was more important than staying in town.
It is complicated doing my job.
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, either way,
The rest
I
of them know the
suspect
exits.
you need to go talk to Desiree, right, Wraith?
Yes.
No, well, oh yeah, because I have to actually meet with her because I was telling her about stuff. Yeah,
She has to set up the show.
The point is, you need to
I
set
can't
up
just
the
text her.
show. You need to scout for the article release show, and you need to record the live show for these 5 performances.
Yeah,
Yes.
Am I missing anything else for your band?
no, that's pretty much it.
Okay, checkers, you need to build spike traps.
Yeah.
And I know you want to go investigate the sewers as well, which wouldn't be bad for Cameron needs to go with you.
I mean, I have a plan, or I have a map I could give out if I need to be. I don't know how long spike traps are going to take.
I still think they should go with you because they can judge whether or not their decks can reach through to a node.
No, I'm saying I might not need to go.
Alright, fair enough.
I mean, I'd like to, don't get me wrong, but spike traps come first.
Understood. I think Quinn having you on any of our recon missions would be a wise idea.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Rax, I think we should find you a safe way to get up onto that building for when we need to. Just
I think
so
I
we
can
have
figure
an
that out.
exit. In this prep time that we have before we
They
show
make you
start
plan things. You can't just say you have a plan.
else, you can. Is there
Oh.
anything else?
I
Aww.
know the neighborhood.
I'm gonna do a shot.
Is there anything else we need to do ahead of time? Is there anything I'm missing?
Probably check the condition of those armor things.
The NCPD armor?
Yeah. Make sure they're, bullet free and in good repair.
Oh, I can do that.
You've got a lot of band stuff that you're doing. If there's time, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, between you and
But you're
Checkers,
also doing. Your Checkers is also working on spike traps.
I mean, it could be they're very easy. It could be that it takes me a while. I just need a little time to plan, like figure out what exactly they need to be before I can tell you.
That's not a problem. Wraith, how long between these concerts are you thinking?
I don't know, we could do one tomorrow probably, so a couple of days. Do I need to be more specific?
No, I'm trying to figure something out. So your big 5-show hype concert,
If
then
we
you want a
have to,
couple of days before article promotion concert.
No.
Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy? We
Well, I
just
think-
went through this.
I think we could plan the big 5 concert thing no matter what. We just don't have to run it with what
So-
we're planning.
Hype concert within the next couple of days, 1 or 2 days off, then article release concert,
Yes.
if we're going with plan A.
Yep.
And if we're going with plan B, then the 5 concerts.
Yep.
And even if we go with plan A, a couple of days after we clear things up at home, we do the 5 concerts.
Yeah. Either way.
Promo concert. 1 or 2 days. Article promotion concert.
Mhm.
Correct? So
Yeah.
there's a 4-5 days window at least before we move on this.
Yeah, we'll call it a week to be safe.
I don't know how I feel about it. Do we want to extract Pons then? And not leave him there longer than necessary?
Pons
Well, I think
is family, but I think he's safer where he's at.
well, we could check out the sewer system first and see how all that is set up before we make that decision too. Because ponds we're gonna have to extract with a van, right?
Possibly. Hey, so when you guys were working on it before, they were locked, yeah? But were they hardened?
What?
The chips.
Yeah, they were locked. That was
Yeah, but
no,
were they
they
hardened?
weren't hardened.
So if we microwave or EMP them, then we don't end up in combat against our friends.
Unless they've changed that, yes.
unless it's changed, or I mean, the hard problem with using an EMP is you're never sure what you're gonna knock out.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I have several EMP grenades, but you know, if someone's relying on some cyberware to keep them breathing, it's a little tricky. Usually that's not an issue when we're fighting people.
It might be an issue with pawns.
Yeah.
If you guys are okay to wait, then that's fine. Wraith and Deep, she'll talk to Desiree about these concerts
We'll get it rolling.
today. Checkers will get spike traps.
Let me
and
get a
make
plan.
So she has an answer tonight.
You set the
Yep,
schedule.
making a plan.
Okay.
All right.
And then starting tomorrow, we can do some recon.
Yeah.
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 I'm good with this.
Is there anything Quinn and I should work on tonight?
Your article's all ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can't tap Mendez for any information on these people, but you might be able to find something. You're really good at looking things up. It's something if you needed something to do.
I can try to look it up. Any in-depth profile is going to require owing a favor. Or paying for it.
I understand. Quinn, is there any gear you'll need for this? For either plan?
Nope, I got everything I need.
Are we gonna need any ordnance for all this?
I don't think so. Maybe some door knockers, but other than that, I think we're good.
That's what I was thinking, was some way to escape or get in somewhere real quick, but
Right.
Yeah, I don't have any door knockers. Got like almost everything else you can imagine.
So, between me,
Should have
Quinn,
that.
and you, Moxie, I know this, we don't really have the time for it, but the three of us should come up with a zine and distribute that's just about, resistance. I can offer some first aid information. Quinn knows tactical stuff. You're a good writer. Between the three of us, I feel like we could put out a digital zine that would be helpful for the people. In the future.
What?
We could
Talking
write.
about breaking the effects of the chip.
Sure.
Is that
That'd
not
be
what you're
part of
talking
it.
about?
I thought he was just giving people ideas and resources on how to be safe.
That too.
Wait, then what was the primary thing?
Both of them.
When did you want this to go out?
Not now, like I said. Like, just mean
Like,
at some point. Maybe
Between
we
the
do
concerts or like after we've reclaimed the Nook? Like
that.
where's
Probably
your-
after. We're kind of busy right now.
Just a side project of, hey, we should do this when everything's
Yeah.
kind of settled down before we
Yeah,
take on
yeah,
the big corporation.
No, it could probably wait for after that too. I don't know. We're just, it's an idea.
Just an after project.
Yeah,
Okay. Just so we're on the same page.
sure.
Okay.
I don't think I've been on the same page as Ray since I got here. He's on.
No, it
I'm
just
the-
really helps for me to know what page he's on.
I'm pretty sure
versus
I'm in a whole
everybody
different
else.
book.
You're now an official
Not
member
wrong.
of Gojira.
Yeah, a little bit. So we're all good with these plans?
Oh yeah.
Moxie?
Yes.
Okay. Then I think this meeting is a success. And now I
Salute.
need a drink. Just a small one.
Rex.
What's up?
Have you ever been deep sea fishing?
No. Cannot say that.
Neither have I. I'm thinking maybe we go deep sea fishing sometime.
What?
You, me, the ocean.
Sorry. Did I wake up in a different reality? What is going
No,
on?
welcome to our reality.
It's that different
Deep
book
sea
he's reading
fishing?
out of.
Where did you get that idea, and why do you want to go deep sea fishing?
Just something I haven't done, and I figured you'd probably be good at it.
Rex.
What?
Yeah.
We'll call up Horatio. I'm sure he'll take you guys.
Yeah, we know a dude with a boat. Deeps can come. He knows how to fish.
Maybe after all this is over, we'll go deep sea fishing.
Grab some beer. Mox, you coming?
I can drive a boat.
Respectfully, seeing that I don't know how to swim and get seasick, no.
All right. Well, we'll do something else then.
We should all play elf lines.
No offense, but it's not really my thing.
Yeah, I gotta
More
go with
interested
Rex.
in deep sea fishing, frankly.
I mean, you're talking about like bonding activities type thing? Because I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure a
kinda.
bonding activity is to go get drunk.
Well, that's what we're doing right now. So
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
I can't.
You can't invent while you drink.
but that's when you come up with your best inventions.
No, I mean, okay, granted, the ideas are interesting, but I need to be able to do complicated math right now. So, no.
Fair enough.
I don't know. The thought of doing complicated math makes me want to drink.
Here.
Oh.
All right. Well, if this meeting is adjourned, I do have some things to tend to.
Yeah.
I might actually need some ammunition from you, so
You
I'll
staying
try to
here?
get that to you in the next couple of days. Do you guys need me for anything? Because if not, I'm gonna go try to look up information on the lieutenants.
I feel like we need you to take a night off, but yeah, I guess you can go do some research.
And you have a meeting with Desiree.
Yeah, first thing in the morning.
That's why we're starting early.
It's like 3 in the afternoon.
Probably
5 o'clock.
closer to like 4 or 5.
It's like 4 in the afternoon.
It's almost 5 o'clock.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a nap, and then I'll call Desiree.
I will stay and drink, and we can order food.
Alright.
You're right.
She gives Rex his hand a squeeze. Staying here.
All right. Y'all have fun.
She'll give him a kiss before he leaves.
Don't get too fucked up. Boo. He says before being stifled by a kiss. And then he takes off. And I think
Deeps, do you have a work table or something like that?
Yeah, in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go do stuff. I'll come
There.
drink when I'm done.
That's my bedroom. There's a giant bed and a workbench, and that is it in the entire room.
Yep. Okay, sorry. Now I'm done.
So, you guys tend to your various activities.
Do you guys play poker?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. I know how to do it.
I'll have to buy some cards.
Terrible
Tell me
at
it.
it, so go have fun.
Moxie has cards.
Oh, alright. I've only played on my agent, so
It's pretty similar.
yeah.
We're gonna eat and drink and play poker.
Okay. And with that, we will call it an evening.
Thank you, Blake.
We love you
Thank
all.
you guys.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you for
night.
being
Thank
here.
you.
We appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Have a good week. And good night. Bye.
Good night.